Hello, all of you wonderful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and I will be the storyteller for this paralogue chapter of Wild Tradition Scar. Scar is, this is one of our Pokemon tabletop RPG campaigns being run with our custom Scar system, or stories and creatures in alternate realities. It is available for open playtest on our Discord as well as on itch.io. But for this evening, we are here to see Rain interact with death itself. You see, Rain got unalived for the sake of YouTube. He was brought down by his own brother, in fact. And now he is in the afterlife to answer a particular question.
Oh, I'm never quite so comfortable
Why
as when I'm at least 6 feet
is
under.
he
Tanya Sapien has
here?
purchased 5 tabletop cards packs.
Tanya, thank you very much for that purchase and the support of the channel. Now, go ahead and introduce yourself there, Rain.
Hello, I'm Ren, playing Rain the Breezel, and, yeah. 2 sessions ago, he kinda unalived by his brother. And he's here. Where's here? He has no idea. On to you, storyteller?
Oh, I already did my own intro there.
Oh.
Is something wrong, Gib Gab?
Eh.
This is a special session of Wild Traditions. This is what we call a paralogue chapter. Something that is smaller and runs alongside the main campaign. After all, we can't really have all the players here, dealing with this when there's only Rain. All alone in the cold, empty abyss. So anyways, the orbs spring to life unexpectedly on you all in the theater, a day earlier than they should have. Greaves is standing next to the altar of Rain again. Ah, hello there, my fellow viewers of these tales. As you are all well aware, Rain has passed. However, I have been informed this may not be the end for the Weasel. It seems someone has plans for them, but this individual is not allowing Rain to simply return again. Oh, no. This time he must...
You're cracking apart.
It seems someone has plans for them, but this individual is not allowing Rain to simply return again. Oh, no. This time he must succeed in several challenges in order to return. Will Rain be able to return as he was? Or will he have to sacrifice something to go back? Let us watch and find out in this exclusive look into the afterlife. Rain. You stand before the towering shadow figure. Somehow it is even darker than the abyss that surrounds you here. You can see all manner of other Pokemon behind you. It doesn't take much to realize that these are the souls of Pokemon from around the world, though most of them are from Arlem's wilds. and the ongoing war. The figure speaks to you. I brought you back, but you were not to return this soon. Why have you?
What? I, I'm, I don't even know where am I?
You
As
are dead.
dead?
You are in the afterlife.
Afterlife? What? But
Yes, this is not your first time here.
it's not?
You already know this. You know that you died once before.
Yes, but I don't recall any of this as I glance around once more.
Of course, the living are not to have memories of the dead. Or at
Oh,
least not the world of them.
I, I, I guess that makes sense. But were you the reason why I was able to come back to life?
Yes,
I. But what happened to my memories?
I wanted to give you a bit of a fresh start.
What? Why would I need a fresh start?
Tragedy.
Rain is just constantly shaking as he keeps trying to understand what's going on. Tragedy, but it can't be any worse than what's happening now.
You feel the figure smile. You cannot see the smile, but you just get a cold shiver down your spine. It is definitely not a friendly smile. Do you wish to return again?
Of course they do. They probably need my help.
At this, a window is made into what appears to be a simple living room. You can see Nova's face staring at you, and then Cobalt. The rest of the party soon joins. You can hear nothing, but you are able to see some of them floating up, and then an attack goes for the window. Nova, for the briefest moment, pops into the abyss with you. You can feel the being smile again, and Nova gets shot back through the window. Do you wish to adventure with your friends again?
Of course they do.
What are you willing to sacrifice for this?
S-
Will
s-
you
s-
give up yourself?
Sacrifice? What?
Do you really think it's that easy to simply come back to life?
No, but I didn't think it would. I would need to sacrifice something for it.
There must always be a sacrifice. So
Uh,
again, will you give up yourself?
but if I give up myself, what would be the purpose of me coming back then?
I suppose we can see. Let us see how you handle some questions that I have. There is no right nor wrong answer to the questions, so answer as you believe to be true.
As Rain slowly nod.
The abyss changes, and you find yourself in that living room you saw through the window. Nova and Cobalt are chatting cheerily about random topics. You see through the wall into Osmond's room, where Osmond and Narashi are cuddling of all things. Meanwhile, in Osmond's parents' room, you see Spike and a Zigzagoon. They are getting along, the happy little simple Zigzagoon cuddling up against the formerly grumpy Buchiana. The figure speaks again. The world needs heroes. This battle for Arlem's wilds is only the beginning of a true war. It is a gathering of weaponry, if you will. Will you, Raen, be the hero the world needs? It is okay to say no. After all, there are plenty of other heroes out there. Take Ziggy, for example. He's already fitting in well with your former friends. He is much like you, died before he should have, and I granted him a new life. Of sorts. He too does not remember his former life, simply brought in to fill a role that needs filled. Though this one lacks a certain drive that is required. Nor can they currently keep their friends alive and breathing. My question for you is this. Would you take his place? Cast him back to the void I pulled him from in order to fulfill your former role? After all, they do need a healer. They need someone to keep them up and in the fight.
As Rain starts to internally panic. Because he knows what he wants, but he doesn't want to have Zigzagoon to being dead per se. I even though it pains me, I cannot do that. I can't.
Why not? He will
Because
not
Ziggy-
feel
Truly
any
want your
pain.
last words to be so stupid.
He would not feel any pain. And in fact, he barely even is a person at this point. Still figuring out who he is. It's more like a doll being tossed aside.
But that's the thing though. Even though he's just trying to know who he is, he's still a person. He deserves a second chance, like you grant him for. Even though he doesn't realize it, he deserves it.
So you have answered. So we move on.
Rain whines a bit.
Next, the figure takes you to a concrete room, somewhere deep underground. Papers and strings cover the walls. You see Norton, the Absol, there, curled up and watching the camera screens in front of him. Every now and then, the Absol winces as a shadowy spark surrounds his broken horn, and you can see he's having another vision. The Absol curls up tighter, tears streaming down his cheeks, as he has yet another vision to try his best to make sense of. Here is Norton. You did not meet him yourself, but Spike did. His visions have brought ruin upon Hunsport multiple times now. Several of them were even self-fulfilling prophecies, such as one where he had seen several Mons dying from the venom of a particular snake. So he decided to import the snakes to make an anti-venom. They got loose, and several Pokemon did, indeed, die. Then there's this battle. Hunsport has seen several of their strongest warriors captured and whisked off to other parts of the world, slaves to trainers, because Norton decided not to clarify what he was told and simply followed the so-called orders of the mayor. He went and captured Nancy and nearly the entire security team. There are now many dead Pokemon still lying in the streets of Hunsport, because the very security team that was trained to keep order in situations like this were gone. All because of Norton. So, I ask you to pass judgment on him.
Judgment? What type of judgment are we talking about?
You feel that sinister smile again send that shiver down your spine. As the saying goes, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Does Norton deserve eternal bliss or utter oblivion?
Wait. You're asking me to decide this now?
The figure remains silent.
Oh god. Why me? Why? Okay. Get a deep breath. Well,
You hear
do I?
Norton. So many visions, so little time. There's so many more. They just keep coming. I can't take it. I killed so many. They're all dead because of me, but these visions, they just keep coming. There's so many. They don't ever end.
Oh my goodness. Well, I can see why when Spike came back after talking to Norton.
One moment.
Oh.
Go ahead.
As Raen was saying, I guess I can see why Spike wanted to lie down after talking to Norton now. But okay. Well, from what I recall, being a medical assistant, that horn, it shouldn't be like that. As Raen thought back to his research days of learning the medical side, that might actually threw his visions off, either making it worse or don't have a concrete vision, just getting a lot of them. and
Does
because of
that excuse his crimes?
I,
Does
I,
that
I,
excuse the Pokemon he has caused to die?
well, if I was his position, I wouldn't completely excuse it, but at the same time, nobody actually helped him either. If somebody knew about this and actually helped Norton to heal his horn, a lot of this shouldn't have happened. So I would say eternal bliss. That's my answer.
So you have answered. And so we move on to the next one.
As Rain whines again. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Another scene comes before you, or rather, multiple scenes, one after another, failure after failure. You see your various failed attempts to heal your party. You see the time you stumbled into Narashi's maw. There's a view of you not even questioning why Flan was so far from the port. On and on and on these scenes go before they loop back around and play again. The entity speaks. Failure after failure after failure. The only reason you have managed to be a benefit to your team is because of the blessing I gave your healing abilities. You failed them so many times. You couldn't even keep watch properly.
Crackling again.
I don't know why it's doing this. You couldn't even keep watch properly. You very well may be more of a detriment to your team with the number of times you have failed them and likely will continue to fail. And yet, you have chosen the way you have for others. So I ask you to pass judgment on yourself now. Do you deserve to go back? To give it another go? Or shall I keep you here in the void, my little pet? Shall I leave you to watch your friends struggle and likely die in this battle and beyond?
Judgment on myself? But I. What? As Rain tried to form words from hearing that, I. 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 Uh, I. 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 Rain continues to try and give an answer, but he's having a hard time after seeing so many failures, one scene after another, coming rushing back to him. I, 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 I just... uh, I... After coming down, he straightened up and looked right back to death. I think I do. Even though it's been failure after failure, I have to keep trying. I have to keep believing that there will be a time where I will succeed in a great way and contribute to the team as I should be. Maybe it's not now. Maybe it won't be for another week or two. But I know one day it will happen. That is my answer.
So you have chosen. And so we move on.
Why?
Allow us to watch you fail again. Your team appears around you in various states of severe injury. All of them bleeding, all of them on their last bit of life, clinging desperately. And the figure speaks just 2 words. Heal them.
And without hesitation, Raen just does that. Do I roll for this, Master? I mean, yeah.
Yes.
Alright.
You will fall yet.
A miss! Not enough ale.
I apologize, everyone, but I will not be accepting cards on this particular session.
Of course. Uh, mm,
I will
I'm
remind
going.
you have 5 more to do. Or 4 more.
Oh, okay. Can I? Vigor and willpower.
Do you even have any left after the encounter with Raen?
No, I don't. Okay. Okay. And one more, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. So do I count them all together, or?
No.
Okay. Oh boy. I love how each roll I continue to improve and improve and improve, except for that second one.
You go up to Nova first, using your ability, and you manage to actually heal him. Next, you go to Cobalt. And he dies. Your healing did more harm than good. The figure speaks. You failed again.
As he took a sniffle from hearing that once more, I have to keep moving. I have to keep trying. No matter how hard, I have to keep trying.
You move on to Narashi. Her wounds only getting slightly patched up. She's not actively bleeding out anymore, at the least. Then comes Spike. That bullet wound in his forehead. The exit wound in the back. You managed to at least stop the bleeding there, but it's just not enough.
It's not enough right now, but I will stop it. I will keep trying, keep improving, until it's gone.
And lastly, Osmond. That little ball of pink fluff. They are healed to full. The figure speaks again. So you have done. And so we move on. Yes.
Even though when died, I know it's gonna happen. When I come back to life, people are gonna die around me. But I can't just stop if I failed once. I have to keep going to help as many people, many Pokemon as I can.
The figure does not respond to you. You are now standing on a wooden rope bridge, stretching
Would be
off
good
to
if you
either
tithed a
side
few
of you.
coins now and then.
The favor of gods is worth a few gold.
The bridge extends to either side of you. On one side, you see Raen, unconscious, a broken collar laying next to him. He has many wounds. He definitely does not seem to be doing well at all. To the other side, you see Sarah's daughters, your adopted siblings, the Floettes. They're sleeping peacefully in a pile together. The being speaks to you. Life requires life. While your mother was willing to give hers up for you last time, this time will require either the same sacrifice, whether of your blood kin or several of your adopted kin.
Wait. I have to choose who I...
Who will you choose to perish? The bridge creaks softly as it seems to sway gently over the endless darkness below you.
That's Rain. Rain just put his paws on his forehead and start to massage it as he thinks. I have to choose, right?
You have a choice to make here. Who will perish? A scythe forms in the air before you.
Rain looks back and forth, multiple times.
The handle is made of bone. The blade seems to gleam in a sinister light, even in this endless void of blackness. Who will you sacrifice?
I if I have to sacrifice someone, it would be me.
That is your decision?
Yes, I would not sacrifice someone else. Just
Crack! One of the boards on either end breaks, followed by another and another,
what?
getting
What?
closer and closer to you. Crack! Crack! Until you are left standing on only one single board. So you have chosen, and so I close this glimpse into the afterlife.
Rain just closed his eyes.
And thank you, everybody, for joining us for this relatively short little paralogue chapter of Wild Traditions.
I'm sorry. I was really into it. God dang it.
check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more there on the website, as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I could not do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, as well as coming by, hanging out, using our Humble Bundle partner link, grabbing some merch at zgfgaming.store, or making sure you tune in tomorrow, for those that are watching live here on Twitch, to see what happens. But for now, thank you all so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu. We'll see
Bye-bye.
you soon.
Bye-bye. As Raen waves.